What did I miss? Brian here, and two things. One, we got an AEG overview, and two, I'm not at home. Usually I'm in front of my desk, but in this case, I'm at EVIC in Houston. I'm gonna lift this up and turn it the other way. Much better. Today we're gonna be doing an overview on the Specna Arms SA-E07 Edge 2.0. This is what the AEG looks like, and man, that's got a decent amount of weight to it. Wow. Before going into this AEG, let's go over everything that it comes with, starting with the box. On the top of the box, you've got the Specna Arms as well as the Rock River Arms logo. On one side, you've got the model of the AEG. In this case, it is the E07 Edge 2.0. Another side, you've got the warning label. Another side, you've got a whole description of the AEG. And then on the back, you've got a full blown out diagram of the AEG. Inside the box, you get an unjamming rod, an M90 spring, a Deans to Tamiya adapter because this AEG comes with a Deans connector, 2 mid-cap mags, which is pretty cool, a foregrip, stickers, QR codes for BBs, spare parts, accessories, etc., a card on programming the gate MOSFET via the trigger, and lastly, the owner's manual, but in QR code form. And usually it's highly recommended you read the owner's manual before operating an airsoft gun. Now, lastly, this also came with 4 patches, which is really cool. And lastly, a snack. In fact, it's my favorite snack. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and move this box off to the side. You know, I think I'll leave a mag here, just cause. Going into the AEG, as I stated, this is the Specna Arms SA-E07 Edge 2.0. Now, it looks just like a normal M4. However, this one is different compared to most M4s. For those that may or may not know, Specna Arms is based out of Europe, more specifically, Poland. So this AEG was designed in Europe, and I gotta say, they put in work. Traditionally, Specna Arms would add the gate MOSFET within their gearboxes. However, this one has a new gate MOSFET, more specifically, the gate Aster. The gate Aster is the little electronic unit within the gearbox that you can program with the trigger. Hence why they give you this little card, and you can change the firing mode within the settings. Now, safe stays as safe, but semi can also be binary and full auto can be burst, which I think is a really cool concept. There's an LED light above the trigger that will flash when 1, you connect a battery, 2, it will flash when something is wrong with it, or 3, it will flash when you're adjusting the settings on the gate unit. This thing also vibrates, which it shocks me. I'm not used to that kind of technology. I'm still trying to adjust to it, but it vibrates when 1, you put in a battery and it's good to go, or it will vibrate whenever there's something wrong with it. The gearbox comes with a quick change spring system, which I really like. My Aries Amoeba has it, and what it is you could easily change the springs without having to take apart the gearbox. The grip inside has a high torque motor, and you don't need any tools to take it out. You just have to pinch both sides of this bottom plate, like so. There's a cover, lift it, and then there's the motor, and you could just change it out like so. Then you put the cover back on, and it's that simple, which I really like. And from the factory, it comes with a 6.03 inner barrel, and that's about it, not much else. Other than that, that's pretty much it about this AEG internally. Let's go over the external parts of it. To start off, it's got flip-up sights, rear and front. And the sights, stock, and the grip are plastic. Everything else is made of metal, so it's got a decent amount of weight to it. On the lower receiver, you've got the Rock River Arms engravings on it. And if you didn't know, Rock River Arms is a firearms company based out of Kelowna, Illinois, as it says there. Now, this is a 6mm airsoft gun, but they put the 5.56 caliber on there, as well as a serial number. When you look at the front of the magwell, it says Airsoft Replica, licensed trademarks of Rock River Arms. Then when you look at the other side, you've got a QR code, a part number, and another serial number. And then cage, which I'm not too sure what that is. More on the right side, you've got the mag release, you've got a hologram sticker with the Rock River Arms logo on it, the Specna Arms engravings, dust cover, and when you open it, it will reveal the blue rotary hop-up system. And that's about it. More onto the AEG overall, it comes with the key mod rail system. And then look on the other side, it's got Picatinny rails on the left side, bottom and top as well. The front has a very bright orange tip, but if you look closely, it's not a suppressor, it's actually an amplifier. Taking a closer look, you never want to look down the barrel, but just to show you, that is the inner barrel right there. It's got a mock bolt release, which doesn't really do anything. It's just there for looks. It's got a flat style trigger with a lot of detailing on it. And this trigger is really soft and really smooth. Watch. You can see I'm pulling it and it is effortless. Same with the select fire switch. It is smooth and crisp as well. Just like that. And this is one of the smoothest select fire switches I've ever worked with. The charging handle has an extension on the left side, which, I mean, it looks cool, but it's kind of pointless in my honest opinion. But if you're one of those people that likes to pull the charging handle, then I'm sure it's something you would like. But for the most part, it's just there for looks. And so enough about going over it externally. Let's go ahead and see what happens whenever I plug in the battery. For the battery, I'm going to be using a Titan 11-1, and I'm going to see how it sounds whenever it's plugged in. So it has a Dean's connector, and I'm going to connect a battery to it. Whoa. Whoa. Huh. So what just happened was a green light flashed above the trigger, it vibrated a little, it beeped. I'm going to try that again. I kind of like that. I'm going to switch it from safe to semi, and we're going to hear how the amplifier sounds. Here we go. Whoa, that's kind of loud. And then flip it from semi to full auto. Oh my god. It's a little loud, but it's not too loud. Let's go ahead and disconnect this battery. But dang, all right. So far I'm impressed with this AEG, but let's see how it does on the field. With the stock spring, the gun shoots consistently at 363 FPS with 0.2 gram BBs. However, it would randomly drop to 314. Not sure why, but it was doing it at every other shot. As for the M90 spring, it shot consistently at 340 FPS with 0.2 gram BBs. Going into the gameplay, I used the Specna Arms during the KWA Tactical League event at EVIC Outpost at High Ground Airsoft. I used the M90 spring, 0.2 gram BBs, the Titan 11.1 lithium ion battery, and made some minor adjustments to the hop-up, and I will say, it performed great. Now, I've had bad experiences with motors getting hot and getting hot fast in previous AEGs, but this one, it took a decent amount of time before the motor and the grip started warming up. The Specna Arms mags, they fed flawlessly, but when I used my personal mags, they were causing the gun to randomly dry fire after a few shots, but they never caused it to jam. Other than that, it performed really nice. And so that is it for this overview on the Specna Arms SA-E07 Edge 2.0. I want to give a huge thanks to Charlie from Specna Arms for sending this AEG to me. If you're subscribed, thanks. If you're not, thanks for taking the time to watch this video. Take care everyone, I will catch you on the flip side.